Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday so far. Hope you guys survived the weekend and are doing well. Let's get into the live scene here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Soulless World. So, we're starting here on top of the Kar-Melethor Mountains because I wanted to show you guys a bit of what I've been doing off camera. So, you guys may see right now, I have a lot of stone in my inventory. But before we go ahead and get started with today's stream, I just want to say, yeah, I've been making some progress on the mountain. Now, I will have to kind of work on making this look a little better. I don't really necessarily like how deep this part gets. I'd much rather have it kind of flush in and have it make it look like it's a little more natural. I don't know. Maybe we leave it. Maybe we don't. Also, Void Wolf, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, while I'm putting this stuff away, I just want to say a couple things really quick. If you happen to be enjoying yourself at any point in the time during tonight's stream, or if you're watching this in VOD form, make sure to hit that like button. Check out all my links below for all social medias. Join my community Discord as well, or the Soulless Gaming Discord. Either or is appreciated. And huge shout out and thank you to G Portal for sponsoring this server. If you want to get your own game server, Minecraft game server, click on the link in the description below for 10% off your first game server purchase. Thanks, G Portal. You're awesome. Anyways, so we need to fly over here because what I need is in here. Man, I will never get tired of looking at this great hall here. Anyways, what we need to start off with is all of this deep slate. We gotta take that with us because I also kind of use some of it to start building up and everything. We got some monsters spawning around here. I don't like that. I'm definitely gonna have to start working on kind of mob proofing this place as best I can, because we don't want monsters just randomly wandering around. I think this is all the deep slate I have. That's my fireworks. Yeah, that's just miscellaneous stuff. I'm gonna check these really quick. Right, that's my glass. That's what that is. Excuse me, go away. There we go. Yeah, I started working on, well, I guess did I show it off last time? I think I did, where I finished off the first section of the glass fog effect for the deep chasms of this kingdom here. So right off to the side over here, still need to build this lamppost too. Like that lamppost has not been built and it needs to be. But yeah, fog effect looks really freaking sweet. Love how it looks. Yeah, it's great. But anyways, we're not going to be focusing on what's over there. We're going to be focusing on what's over here. So staying with the theme of, you know, one side being residential, one side being industrial, right over here we have what I started digging out in the forge room. So this great forge room here, starting out, it's actually butted up right up to the wall of where we started doing or where we have our deep slate and everything like that, going to the chasm beside us here. But this room is going to be our great big old forge room. So what we need to do is start replacing this stone with deep slate, and that's going to be the first step for today. So let's go ahead and remove this. Yeah, we'll start with this much. Yeah, sure. Anyways, it's time to get digging. I totally meant to do some resource gathering and whatnot prior to stream, but I got hung up working on a project, so I was not able to do so. But with what I have been able to do is nothing. I haven't been able to do much of anything. The only times I've been working on the mountain, because that to me is like one of the more important things I would like to get done here, because what's a dwarven kingdom under a mountain if there isn't a mountain? Am I right? Right. So that's kind of taken a bit of a priority over, you know, basic resource gathering, all that kind of stuff here. So I'm just trying to dig out all this under here. I'm just gonna leave the stone underneath because, yeah, it's not gonna be seen. Eventually I will probably end up going through this and like replacing some blocks and, you know, making a little more finer detailed as we go along with this build. But this is part 1. We just got to get the basic foundation stuff done first. So that's what we are working on. Let's just go ahead and start placing blocks here. As many as we can. But how's everybody doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? I sure hope you did. I finally got the next episode of the Middle-earth playthrough done and uploaded, so I highly suggest go ahead and watching that at some point. Lots of great stuff was built in that video. I'm very happy with what I have been able to make with that. But I told myself we're going to be doing bi-weekly uploads for that series, so every 2 weeks you will be getting a new Middle-earth video. But in that meantime of like, oh, you have a whole nother week, what are you going to be doing with that one extra week? Obviously some build planning is what we're going to be primarily working on, but at the same time I found another mod pack that has piqued my interest that I kind of want to just try on the channel. We'll see if, you know, if it really picks up traction or anything like that, but it's an interesting mod. I'm intrigued to start making content on that. So more modded Minecraft is coming your way, guys. Aren't you so excited? Definitely should be. I've come to realize that modded Minecraft is kind of what brings a lot of my viewers in, if I'm being honest. More specifically, as of late, has been the Middle-earth mod. But at the same time, just modded Minecraft in general just seems to really be bringing in more of an audience for me. So I kind of want to, you know, stay on that for the most part. But I also want to try and potentially bring in some other games as well. We started doing the Return to Moria playthrough. Official server is up for channel members and dedicated community members that have been vetted. So that information is all found in Discord, in the Soulless Gaming Discord, but you will need my approval to play on that first before you can just go hopping on the server. So, like I said, channel members are already, it's available for you guys to join. Feel free to join. We are a good chunk of the way through the story already. We're down in the lower deeps, and we're doing some great things. Some awesome things are in the works with a couple or one individual that I have playing with me right now. Speaking of that individual, Raiden, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? We are starting on our great forge of Kar-Melethor. But first and foremost, we gotta replace all this stone with deep slate. Cause we gotta simulate being deep underground. We're not up at near the surface. This is what we have to work with. And you know, I'm kind of thinking, now that I've been playing a bit more of Return to Moria. As of late, I might even try pulling some inspirations from the couple different areas of Return to Moria that would probably work very well with this build specifically. Obviously because dwarven build, but yeah. Just got the brain juices flowing for that idea. Also, I'm gonna put down these torches so you guys can properly see now. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Just one more work day and then I'm off for the rest of the week for American Thanksgiving, and I could not be happier because I feel like I need a break. You know, it's funny because I have this break, so I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, go back Monday, and then the week after I have one more week of classes and then finals week, and then I have 1 week after finals week for some winter break projects, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. So, you know, this is kind of just the prelude of breaks, which is kind of nice. But there's also some stuff that I still need to do for work that I've been slacking on just a tiny bit. Just haven't really been super motivated to do too much, but as soon as, you know, timelines start catching up on me, I'm like, well, guess I better work on this, or guess I should work on that type thing. Dwarves love their great halls and underground highways. This is true. That is very true, Raiden. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I will. I'm potentially thinking of streaming on Thanksgiving night. What I will be streaming is still kind of to be determined because, yeah, we have a lot of different games that we're playing right now. Obviously, we have Minecraft, we have Return to Moria, and we also have Vintage Story, which I'm trying to kind of save for like Fridays, but hey, I think either way we'll probably end up playing one of those 3 games, so we'll see what happens. How do I get Vintage Story? Vintage Story can be purchased off of their website. I want to say it's roughly 24 USD. 24 or 25 USD, one of the two. I don't know if there's been a price hike as of late, but yeah. When I first bought the game, it was around that price. Now, I know these walls are going to look very flat, but eventually we'll do some stuff like this, you know, receding walls and everything like that. But I think just getting the basics down right now is the main priority. Just want to get the room done, filled in with deep slate, and then we'll work on some other details. Also, hi golems, are you guys hard at work? Good, I have more stuff for you. Let's put this stuff away. Yeah, some dirt. 22 USD. Okay, I was close. I honestly couldn't remember. It's been such a long time since I bought Vintage Story. But yeah, that sounds about right. What version of Minecraft is this? We are running on 1.21.9. I haven't bothered updating to 10 just because there's already gonna be another game drop coming, and that has a lot more content for us. So I'm gonna wait until that game drop occurs, and then we'll update to 11 when it releases, which I think should be relatively soon, because I think there's already release candidates happening. And yeah, with the release candidates, usually not long after that we get the updates. And this is something I've said time and time again, is that I appreciate that Minecraft is putting out more content more frequently, but at the same time, trying to keep up with it on a server is kind of a headache. I won't lie. Just a bit of a headache. Because of how frequent everything updates. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. Bam, 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 bam. There's a very cool build hack for 1.21.10 for the forge. Oh. What might that be? I'll be honest, I haven't really thought of what kind of forge design we're going to be going with. But it's definitely going to be a project and a half. Maybe I'll spend some time Wednesday morning when I'm off work and, you know, do something in the lines of planning out the build specifically, but yeah, as of right now, it's just no plan. We're very much winging it right now, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Sometimes the best ideas come from improvisations. I think that's a right word. From improvising in general, I guess. If you put the new copper chain in a certain order above lava, it looks like heating chain. You know, I bet there could be some really interesting redstone that you could do with that. It's like a cool furnace or forge or something like that. You just have your iron chains and like coal blocks in the background, and then like when you wanted, like, you flip a switch or something, basically like a block replacer, like what we did in the throne room, and replace both the chain and the coal block with lava, or yeah, replace coal blocks with lava and the iron chains with copper chains. I'm sure, and that might be possible. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have like 3 or 4 forges in here, and in each one I want to have a super smelter. I think that could be pretty fun, pretty interesting to do. Another thing I'll probably end up doing is making a lava farm so that we can also get better fuel sources, longer lasting fuel sources, because honestly, I plan on using coal for like detail like the coal ore blocks. I want to use those primarily for like extra textures and stuff like that in like my mountain specifically, because we do go from deep slate to tough and all that stuff. Yeah, that is a very intriguing idea that we could potentially do, Wolf. You have to put it like fully oxidized above, lightly oxidized above normal copper chains. Hmm. I'm sure we could take that, like another step further at some point. But we need to focus more on building right now, because that's the main thing we got to work on. Building. Or at least finishing up this room. Or replacing all the deep slate first. Then we can get into planning our builds for the forge and everything. Oh, that's all that. I'm hoping that the deep slate that I have will be enough to at least get the room done. I'm not going to worry about this part just yet, just because I still have to do all this out here and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get done. I'm going to toss that rotten flesh. Look at these guys hard at work. We're keeping them busy. It's an important thing to do. Keep him busy, they'll be happy. What does the throne room look like? Or throne? I can show you in just a second. Got a bit of the hiccups. Actually, I should probably double check. Do I have any extra? I have basalt. I will probably end up using some basalt. That's tough. That's grass and dirt and gravel. This side, yeah, we do have a few extra stacks of cobble deep slate that we'll definitely use. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that before I have to go do any resource gathering, we are using up what's in our supply first. So the throne room is right over here, and these lights here are actually retractable, but the deep slate throne, or the deep stone throne is what it's properly called, is back here. We got obviously deep slate, we got some smooth basalt, we also have some black stone, and in the background we have this shroom light along with some skulk. And I personally am still really liking this design, but yeah, it's great. One of the features that I did put in though is this hidden light. So like as you're walking along, lights can either turn on or they can disappear. So turning them off, obviously, yeah, it's just block replacing and stuff like that. It's not super complicated. Everything's on a timer down below here. It's all connected up. It's great. Who sits upon it? I do, because I'm the king of the dwarves. I don't care what Soulspawn says. I'm the king of dwarves. I sit my pretty butt on that throne. Hi, Soulspawn. You're actually in one of my live streams for once. That's surprising. Yeah, I think that's it. I let him think he's the king. I'm obviously the king. Damn it. Okay? You're not fooling anyone. Random people sending me friend requests on Discord. Don't like that. Leave me alone. It's the short king throne. Exactly. Uh-oh. This is why we need to light this place up. Because mobs will spawn if we don't. And there will be no usurping of me on my throne, damn it. I am the king, and I will forever be the king. But if we're going by world lore, you know, the king of the dwarves sits on that throne out of the 5 different clans that we have so far. Well, we're only going to have 5, but there's only 1 location built for the dwarves right now, and it is Kar-Melethor. You can believe what you want to believe, dwarf man. I live in this damn mountain. I built this whole kingdom by myself, except for, you know, a couple friends here and there helping me dig out parts of it. But building wise, it's all me. Okay? The copper golems should get civil rights. They do. They live in the storage room. They're happy. As long as they're over there sorting items, they're happy. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, this is gonna get... I need to put in some more torches because this is gonna get... Or this is gonna stay dark until I light it up. And I don't want things blowing up my stuff. That would not be ideal. That's forced labor. Free the copper golems. It's not forced labor. They're over there having the time of their lives sorting my chests. I'm not forcing them to do it. They just do it by nature. Honestly, though, having the copper golems being like the item sorters and everything like that could be like a interesting concept for like dwarf magic in the world, because Roth and I had talked about like how we want our magic system to work to a degree, but like having the copper golems just be like basic golems in world lore could be a interesting prospect to bring up with him. See what he thinks of it. That's exactly what a slave owner would say. No, they are happy as can be, okay? I'm not forcing them to do a damn thing. I just know they'll be sad if they don't have items to sort. Get a texture pack that turns them into dwarfs. See, I actually had an idea for that for villagers specifically. Specifically the blacksmith villagers. Whenever I eventually get around to learning how to use Blockbench and doing models and all that kind of stuff. That's one of the prospects. We could definitely do something with copper golems too. That's not the worst idea either. The workers love doing what they're doing. The workers are happy, I swear. They are happy, okay? Actually gonna take this. Hashtag free the copper golems. I don't know what you want to free them from. Right, next part. We'll free them from the tyranny of Dwarfman 398. I don't know what you're freeing them from. That's all I'm saying. They're just OCD golems. If they see a mess, they want to organize it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I'm out. We'll just take the rest of this. Sure, why not? Okay. Give me the freaking block, man. They deserve better. What more could a copper golem really ask for? Answer me that. Do they want to organize it, or do they not want no mess at all? No, they organize stuff. I'm not gonna lie, that made me really dizzy. That's why I hate building like that. I have like some sort of like I can't really handle motion sickness very well. So doing fast motions like that really is just not good for me. Every piece of deep slate counts. We can't waste it. Oh, there's gravel. Okay, let's get rid of that and continue on. Oh, damn, there's still a lot more to this than I thought. Okay, well. Okay, almost done with this wall. In all reality, I probably don't have enough deep slate because I am also now realizing I have a whole ceiling to fill in. Frick. Yeah, that's not going to be feasible with the amount of deep slate I have now. So we're probably going to have to go do some deep slate mining here in a little bit. Alright, get rid of all this stone. We don't want a single block left over. Will Roth be on? I believe so. I haven't heard any indication that he wouldn't be. Unless that's him messaging me. Soulspawn, go away. I don't even know who the hell this. It's just random people trying to add me that I don't know. Then I must inform him of your slave labor. It's not slave labor. Okay? I almost asked what did I do, but then I realized that you saw my Discord DM. Oh yeah, I was totally meant to message Roth. I should try and add you so you get even more notifications. No! Stop it! Too many friends. Imagine having that problem. Not me. I can count the number of friends that I have on 2 hands. Yeah, it's quite sad. Anti-social dwarf man moment. Exactly. Friends? Life? Ha, you're funny. I'm just over here in my kingdom, just digging holes and building things. I can count the amount of friends on one hand. You and Roth are 2 of them. And Sam's number 3. Friends. Nah, servants only. That is not true. I mean, nah. Friends more like slave. That is not true. I've never taken advantage of any of my friends. I have always paid them back or helped them out in one way, shape, or another whenever they've helped me out, okay? Zman, don't control me. So spawn's a free elf. Roth gave me a sock. Roth gave me a sock. Soul Spawn is free. Sorry, phone buzzed. Thought it was something actually important. Turns out, no, it wasn't. Haha. So I'm kind of like mentally mapping out this area and how I would prefer it to look. But at the same time, I'm not exactly sure how I would like it to look. Because I've had a couple different ideas pop into my head. Is like have some larger archways and kind of like segmenting the room off type deal. Which, saying out loud, actually does sound like a pretty decent idea. But at the same time, just being able to like look in and see like the massive forges and everything would be pretty cool. Also, YouTube doesn't like the word because the past 2 times before it has said it, sentence with that would have had to approve them for you. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting, YouTube. YouTube's hiding something from us, everybody. We have to give all the copper golems socks. Good. I have a total of 2 copper golems, so. Oh, there's a creeper up there. That's not good. Please don't drop on my head and explode. That would be very not nice. Zman allows the N word, but not the U. That's not. No. No, Soul Spawn. That's bad. Bad Soul Spawn. Hi, how's it going up there, bud? I always felt bad for Soul when Z-Man would do this to him, but now I understand. What the? Yeah, Soulspawn bullies me, okay? You're seeing it firsthand. Ouch! That, I hurt my head. He sucks at organization, so he makes his copper golems do it for him. Look at them. They're so happy. Wouldn't you be so bored if you were just sitting there and like just not doing anything? Okay? They're totally fine. You guys are happy with what you're doing, right? Yeah, see, he's off doing his organizational things. So is this guy. Absolutely no complaints. Alright, throw that into there. They want a family. They can't speak. The family's right there. What are you talking about? They have each other. Sitting there and not doing anything is better than that? No. If you want to live in my kingdom, you have to help provide for the people, okay? Simple as that. Takes more than one man to be able to build a dwarven kingdom. Ouch! Oh, jeez. Just gonna get rid of that. I only have one more shulker left of deep slate. It's gonna be close. But I still don't think I'll have enough deep slate. Are we the baddies? No. I love how we're gaslighting Zman into being... I am not a slave owner. You guys are just painting me to be in a bad light. That is all. My people in my kingdom are happy to work for the greater good. What's wrong with that? This is all elven propaganda. Those filthy elves. Of course they would be plotting against me. Elves and dwarves have never liked each other. Okay? So it would make total sense that the elves would be paying for this type of propaganda. Although in reality, I don't think it's the elves that are like the bad characters in this world. It's more so the actual humans. Yeah, I think it's more the human race in our universe that are the bad guys, because they're the ones that persecuted us in the beginning days and then forced us out of our homelands for their expansionist ideals. So in reality, this is human propaganda. Yeah. We're the baddies, but not the baddies. Yeah, that's exactly right. Except for you, Soulspawn. You're the second one. All the walls are covered. Now we just have to cover up the ceiling. And like I said, probably don't have enough for that. I'm gonna start putting down some torches so that mobs will potentially stop spawning in here. 'Cause that would be very ideal. Okay, yeah, so... Is that all? Actually, we might have enough. There's a realistic chance that we might have enough. Look at me go. Actually, you know what? This is not the most efficient way we can go about this. Let's try this again. I think like right around here we should be good. Are all the dwarves struggling alcoholics? No, not at all. You know, this would probably be a lot easier with actual scaffolding, but I don't have actual scaffolding. Are you a struggling alcoholic? I am not. I can confidently say that. I'm trying my best to, like, not knock out too many blocks because I don't want stuff spawning up here. That would not be very good. I already... Well, no, I have the other... I have the storage... above the storage room lit up because that's where we have our iron farm. Speaking of iron farm, I haven't checked that in a while. Should probably check on that. If I don't check on it every once in a while, it can clog up. And yeah, it's not good. Also did... Yeah, so it looks like... Soulspawn, or not Soulspawn, Roth should be joining us tonight. According to him, he said he should still be good. You guys still having fun organizing my stuff for me? I really appreciate it. Wait. Yep, there we go. Yeah, let's go check on the iron farm. Are you guys still having fun? Roth yelling at his servants. Yes. You know what? It would be. It would be Roth. You're absolutely right. Oh. Must have been emptied out recently. Look at that. Almost 5.5 double chests full of iron. That's a lot of iron. All those copper golems just side at you with hate in their eyes as they begrudgingly say, yes, boss. They're having fun. Uh-oh. Too far. Ouch. Whee! Ouch. God damn it, Soul Spawn. See, it's always that damn South Park episode. Whenever I hear that, it just pops in my head immediately. He burns iron golems. Listen, one of them killed me in the beginning days on the server, so obviously I had to put him in its place. Do you like juice? I prefer me some lemon juice every once in a while. Orange juice is pretty good. Lemonade, it's very great. Little brother golem works while big brother golem gets burned to death. All right, now you guys are just getting completely out of control here. That is not how it goes. I would not do that to my copper golems. They are the best boys. They help me stay organized. Alright, time to put in all of the deep slate here. If I can reach. You know what? Since that hole's there, I might as well put a torch down so that nothing spawns up there. Because that would be bad. We calls it like we sees it. Ridiculous. You guys are just overreacting. He is going to grow a very small mustache. No. No, no, no. You guys are completely blowing this out of proportion. It's just golems helping me stay organized. That is it. I need to be very careful with how I'm doing this because I could just fall off very easily if I'm not careful. Dwarfler? What is happening right now? That's just no. That's bad. Bad chat. Bad. No. Timeout. Pause. What is happening? You know, Raiden, I don't know if you're sorry or not. Next stream, y'all won't see any copper golems at all because, you know, reasons. That's just ridiculous. Absolute heresy. Oh, I guess I still need a couple blocks there to reach that. That's what the politicians say. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ridiculous. Anyways, we're almost done with this section. How much deep slate will I have after this? Brilliant question. I have no idea. Free them and we will stop. They don't need to be freed. I'm telling you guys. It's ridiculous. Chat is absolutely ridiculous. Caffeine. right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We kind of sound like Peter right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Kind of do, just a little bit. Gotta reach these corner blocks. Sorry, I'm not super chatty right now. I'm just focused on this. What wolf? I don't think that's what PETA is meant for. Oh, Peter Griffin joke. I will say I was kind of confused for a moment there. I haven't watched Family Guy in ages. Nope, that's not where I wanted to put that. I'm more of a Simpsons guy. I was definitely, when I was younger, like Family Guy, American Dad were my go-to cartoon shows that I would watch, but I really haven't watched any of those in a long while. Like, I want to say it's been years since I've watched Family Guy and American Dad. Even longer for Simpsons. Beautiful. Okay. I'll probably end up needing to do some deep slate gathering anyways, just because of all the building that I still need to do with it. But I'm going to try my best to not do any resource gathering on stream. So make sure we don't block. Nope. Literally just said, make sure not to block that off. And then I block it off. Slash keep. Nah. Everything that has been built in this world is purely survival. And that is how it will forever be. For 63 live streams and for, at this point, hundreds of hours worth of work, it would be an absolute slap in the face to do anything in creative. Hey guys, so I did some mining off camera. I got 200 diamond blocks since yesterday. Yeah, no. I don't think I even have that many in my hoard. I don't think I've even mined that much. How many diamonds have I? We're up to 833,000 stone, which is pretty cool. But I'm curious as to how many diamonds we've mined up. I think times picked up might be the better statistic. Well, diamonds in general, we've picked up over almost 2,000 diamonds total, which is kind of crazy in of itself too. Almost 2,000 diamonds, and each diamond block that I would have made. Yeah, that's a lot of diamond blocks. I mean, I've had so many diamonds that I've literally used diamond blocks as part of one of the shops in my market area. Alright, this section is now done. Love to see that. A lot of stone to pick up, don't I? Yeah, I do. And I also don't have that much more deep slate. Uh-oh, that's not good. So after using up this much, how much more do I have? Ew. We got, what? A little over 10.5 stacks left to fill in this entire thing. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. Actually, you know what I'm now realizing? I might want to start smelting up some stone bricks to get cracked stone bricks. Yeah, we'll just do 5 stacks. That should be plenty for detailing purposes. All right, I think we should have enough for that. So yeah, let's get some of this stuff put away, get it all sorted out. Just gonna throw that in there, don't need it. Dirt, flint, andesite, diorite, and stone. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I have all these diamond ore here that I've soak touched up, and then in the back corner over here, we have even more, primarily diamond blocks sitting over here, but we do have some ore as well. I need to start filling in more of my hoard here that we've got going on. I feel dumb. I'm still going to need at least a couple stacks of stone for scaffolding purposes. Yeah, need some scaffolding so that we can reach our ceiling. So where's right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and build up. You know, at one point there used to be a massive cave system, or there still is currently a massive cave system, but one of the ways in and out of it went right through this area here. And it's kind of cool. I kind of feel bad that I basically mined it out. But dwarven expansions are needed. Probably shouldn't have said that, because now you guys are just gonna be like, Zman's an expansionist, get him! Because chat has been up on a riot today for absolutely no reason. We gave bro PTSD. Yes, you did. Yeah. I'm just over here like, I just want to build my place, and you guys are like, free the iron golems. Actually, probably didn't need to go that far yet. Who the heck is texting me? Nobody. It's just promo text. Spam text, if you will. But of course it is. Honestly, this is probably way faster doing it this way. So we're going to do it this way. Don't know why I'm just now thinking of this. I mean, I still have to get back over in this area, but I'm working harder, not smarter. I need to do vice versa. So, I guess just something to kind of talk about. I've been seeing more and more about Hytale, and it's alleged that the game is potentially weeks from launch compared to what we've potentially been hearing about being months away from its early access. And the more that I see of this mod, the more that I see of Hytale, the more excited that I'm getting about it, because it was such a hyped up game back when I was in, so what was it, 2017, 2018 when it was announced? I think it was 2018. So I had just dropped out of college the first time, and I was just working constantly. I was like, oh, this would be a fun game to play. And then years and years go by, gets canceled. Kind of sad, but you know, didn't get too much out of it. Didn't really see too much, so wasn't as hyped about it as I should have been. And now that we're seeing more and more like showcases, I wouldn't even say leaks, but just like pretty much just showcases of the mod and everything, has gotten me kind of hyped about it again, because there's a lot of promise in the game. And I'll be honest, whenever it does release, I do plan on buying it, just because I want to see what the game experience is going to be like. And also just kind of keep in mind too that it's going to be an alpha release, or not alpha, early access release. And I think it's going to end up following the same trend that Minecraft does with its updates, since they want to start small and then grow with community feedback, from what I've read on their blog posts and everything like that. But yeah, Hytale might be coming to the channel. We'll see if it's something that the people would be interested in seeing. Also, that's a spider jockey. Silly goobers. What are you doing over here? Yeah, like we got gameplay video, we got blog posts, you know. I'm actually in the Hytale Discord too, just kind of keeping an eye on things, see if it is something that will continue to pique my interest. Such a skilled Minecraft player. But from what you guys have heard, what are your thoughts of Hytale, if you're even following it at all? I'd love to know. Ouch. Come on. Honestly, when I'm done with this, depending if we need to do any resource gathering, we might take a break from it. And I want to go see what Roth built in his last stream. Because it looked really cool, like whatever he was working on, because I gave him a beacon. That's right, I gave him a beacon. And it looked like he was working on some sort of like underground build that he was doing under his castle. Yeah, castle, that's the word. Yeah, it just looked really cool, and I want to see what progress he made on it. Speaking of resources, I don't have that much deep slate left, so we're probably going to end up having to go mine up some here in a moment. Hi, Mr. Zombie. Yeah, I'm just going to use up whatever deep slate I have here. Go see what Roth's been up to. And then do our resource gathering. Still not entirely certain of what type of layout I'm going to have for our forge here. But I think it'll be... So basically the two ideas that I have is either keep this nice and wide open, you know, we'll add in some extra wall details and everything like that. Or we... what's the word I'm trying to think of? Or we segment the room off to where each area is like one forge and then like a couple workstations and stuff like that. Could be a potential possibility of an idea there. Oh, great. More gravel. Love that for me. I for whatever reason, I'm thinking like segmenting the room off could be a cool concept, but then if it's like ultimately I'm just like, I don't like it, then I have to stop what I'm doing and tear it all down, rebuild it, and it's just gonna be a headache. But I think we'll try both options and see which one we ultimately end up liking more. And one of the things that I want to do is also try to... I don't know if I want to fully light up this entire room, I think it would be kind of cool to do like a, like whenever there's no use of the forges, you know, have it kind of dark. And then whenever like the forges are in use, then we would have, you know, lots of light from the forges and, you know, kind of make this room look lively. Oh, well, I guess that's all. We almost had enough. Almost had enough. I kind of want to check to see if there's any more laying around. I feel like I have more deep slate laying around here somewhere. Let me check these chests. So I have a tendency to just kind of drop stuff off here and there. No. No, there's more of my diamonds. No. Smooth basalt. Actually, you know what we could do is get some smooth basalt. Kind of do some sort of layout of like pathing and all that kind of stuff. Doubt I'm gonna need all of this, but we're gonna look anyways. Or we're gonna take it all. Jeez. Words are hard for some reason. All right, let's pick up all this stone. Because all this stone that we end up mining up is going right back into building the mountain. Because we're building this mountain is probably going to take... Oh god, how much stone is building this mountain going to take? I would say it's going to take a good chunk. At least 250,000 stone, I would say. We've definitely mined up more than that, but I don't think we've picked up that much. So right now, I am just simply mining up this deep slate here so that we can reuse it and put down some smooth basalt for a better path. And I might even try to mix in some other blocks too. So it's not just straight basalt, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there's an Enderman up there. How much deep slate do I have? A little over a stack. It's probably not going to be enough, but we'll try. Nope. Not enough. Probably like another 32. And we probably would have enough. So, like I said, I wanted to do supports. I wanted to do at least like 4 or 5 forges in here. So if we do that, I'd like to have... I'm already thinking of like how I'm going to segment everything off and building it out and all that stuff. It's like, this isn't even gonna be the final plan either. Because remember, I could definitely just be like, oh, I don't like it. Take it all out. But I'm still gonna definitely need deep slate for... Well, we might do deep slate, or we might do a combination of tough and stone. But yeah, basically like how I have it in my head is forge here in this corner. Forge here. This is obviously just rough estimates. But forge there, and then a forge over here in the corner. Like this whole entire side will be forges. And then maybe we'll just end up doing like 4. That way we can do like some interesting stuff with minecarts and whatnot, you know, bringing in resources, taking them out, and all that kind of stuff. Might be fun to do. So I might end up moving that forge over to this side. Well, we'll still end up using like this area for... Well, we'll still end up needing a path and all that kind of stuff to back over here. So this is the center block. We'll just... Let's see if this will be enough. Damn it. Well, that's much better. Good news. We finally have everything all covered in deep slate. We love that. Oh, what am I doing? Keep that there. Dig all that out. Get rid of this. Excellent. I'll just throw the basalt into there for now. No, you guys are stuck. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. So, probably going to end up having to do a little bit of resource gathering, but we're going to take a break from that. And I want to go see what Master Builder Roth has been up to. Because, just saying, don't remember this grass block being there. I sure hope the Enderman Grief data pack is working, because trying to avoid pesky Enderman placement blocks. Oh, look at that. I know I kind of clipped it a little bit, but hey, it's fine. We don't want sun coming into the kingdom here. We need to block that off. I was trying to light this up and a couple of creepers exploded. So they kind of knocked a couple holes into the deep slate there. Oh yeah, no, I did show it off already, but Kar-Melethor Forest is for the most part, done. It's great. We love it. At some point, I do need to redo this. Just because I'm not the biggest fan of like having the grass floor and all that kind of stuff there. It's just... Ugh. It's a cave. It's supposed to look like a cave. Why do I feel like Roth lit this up more? I feel like he did. I don't know. Looks like he still has a beacon over here. Oh, did he not finish it? Looks like he didn't finish this down here. Huh, that's unfortunate. He'll probably end up finishing it again, but I like what he's been doing with this. You know, Roth, he's just an amazing builder. It's undeniable. I know this looks very empty and all, but just like the smaller details, like I definitely want to do this type of stuff when I start working on an actual castle. But yeah, like it's absolutely crazy with... I've had more time in this world, playtime and all that kind of stuff. Most of it is due to like resource gathering and everything. But in the less time that he's played on this world compared to me, like his builds are just so much better. There's no denying it. I'm jealous. Totally meant to deploy the little elytra there, but it's fine. I'm curious as to what he's going to do with this room, or if it's just going to stay as, you know, an empty hall. You know, I'm kind of half tempted to check and see what deep slate he has, but I know he also needs it, so I'm not going to be that jerk and take it. Okay, well, only slightly disappointed because I was really excited to see what he was doing with underneath this castle. All right, back into my place. Okay, so first things first, I think we are going to gather up some deep slate and figure out how we're gonna segment this all out. So what block palette do I want to use is the question, because like obviously darker blocks would work a lot better compared to like using stone and other blocks like that. It's like, did a creeper explode here? Hello? I'm just dumb. I didn't put the blocks in here. That's right. Okay. So spam text or spam call. Of course. Just gonna set my phone over there. Actually, you know what? I do need to use the restroom, so I think we're gonna take a short break here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So go ahead, stretch your legs, grab a snack, do what you need to do. We'll be back in just a few. All right, everybody, I have returned. Let's get back into the game. Okay, so how much deep sleep am I gonna need? I'm gonna at least fill up one shulker. I might fill up the other if I need to. But just to get started, yeah, just to get started. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move my beacon down into where I'm gonna be mining just to get that little extra speed buff with haste. I don't want to be spending too much time down there if I don't need to be. But yeah, I apologize for planning on my end. Next time, I'll be a little more prepared for today's activities. Oh, slight problem. We need sunlight. Ah, beautiful. That was actually quite impressive for me. Boop. 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 Bam. Cool. Now we have haste. And you know what? I'm just going to dig around on this layer here. Ooh, wrong pickaxe, actually. I want to have cobbled deep slate, not regular deep slate. I think my tools should be in here. No, they're not. Where are my tools? I might know. Nope. I think those are both glass. What did I do with my tools? Are they outside? They might be outside. Actually, you know what? They are outside because I was doing mountain stuff. So, yeah, they're probably sitting off over here. It's probably that shulker box right off to the right there. Silk touch. We need something else. Baby zombie tried coming after me. I said, nah, not today. Whee! All right, now for ouch. Now for real this time. For realsies. You know, haste is always such a game changer whenever you're mining, wherever it may be. Ouch. I'd really appreciate it if I would stop burning. Yeah, because without this beacon here, this would be taking so much longer. Leave me the heck alone. I'm just over here trying to mine. But apparently the game's like, nah, frick you. You're not mining today. I'm going to send as many zombies as I possibly can right at your face. Very rude game. How dare you? Alright, I'm just gonna put that stuff into there. Oh, it's Roth. Oh yeah, I should probably hop into Discord here since he's probably getting ready to hop on here soon. I think. I'm not gonna lie, that bat coming in out of the screen scared the crap out of me a little bit. Was not expecting it for whatever reason. Oh, bye, Roth. It's probably just hopping on really quick to get a thumbnail, but seeing him pop on was probably a good call to, you know, hop into Discord so that we could talk to him whenever he gets here. Yep, just digging up some deep slate. Nothing exciting, unfortunately. Like I said, next time I'll be a little more prepared for building and whatnot. Just sucks I wasn't prepared today. You know, I started to think about potentially putting in chapters for my eventual VODs because I can understand nobody really wants to watch around through this part here while I'm literally just digging. What do you guys think? Should I start adding in chapters to my VODs so that people can know what each segment is, what they're getting themselves into? Probably would be smart. Alright, off to a decent start. There's a skulk sensor nearby. Hello? Where are you? Not entirely sure where the skulk sensor went. Or is. But I heard it. It's there somewhere. I should probably minimize that so I can actually see my chat. Guy thought I didn't see him coming. They just turn around and whap! Smack him. Oh, is the skulk sensor below? Ah, it is. How's it going over here? Hearing these guys click constantly, or whatever sound you might want to call it, this is going to be annoying. So I'm going to do myself a favor and take these out now. Especially with all the bats. That's even worse. Ah, there we go. Peace and quiet. Except for these spiders. Yeah, we'll store what we have, whatever we have right now. About halfway there. Wow! Yeah, once we're done doing all this digging here, we're just gonna go right into planning out the layout for the forge. I'm thinking we're probably gonna end up doing something with deep slate and tough rather than stone. But Still not 100% certain. You know, I would like to try to do as much as I can with the resources that we have available. Because I feel that I'm not including enough colors sometimes, especially when it comes to like the builds down here. It's very gray, dark gray, even like black, you know, just very dark colors, and throwing in some other colors like maybe even browns and whatnot, kind of like, I guess what I'm trying to get at is what I did for the storage room is kind of like a similar way I want to have the forge go about it, except not nearly as much wood, because, you know, wood in a forge necessarily doesn't make logical sense because of, you know, the risk of your whatever wood sources being in there catching on fire from an accident. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of thinking and somewhat planning that I haven't done yet that I probably should. But at the same time, we're just winging it. And winging it, sometimes I come up with some pretty solid ideas. How's chat doing? You guys hanging in there, having a good time still? I know I haven't been the most chatty. But when I'm focused and like it, I just go quiet. And I do apologize. Probably still gonna need more, but and not that much more, which is good. Oh, that's Roth. That's Roth going live. Should be joining us any minute now. Take a sip of my water. Hey, no. Ooh, baked potato, thank you. I'll take the potato. Dude genuinely scared the crap out of me. That was not cool. Oh, he's joined the game. think that should be enough. Deep slate. Right. Right. Pretty much perfect. Let's fly back up and... Excuse me. All right, there's that. Yeah, I think we're gonna work with tough bricks. And probably some spruce too. Minimal spruce. So I think we could probably do some interesting stuff with it. So take it. You know what? I'm just going to remove this too, because it's just going to get in the way. Oh, we're also going to get even more deep slate back because once we start working on the flooring a bit. Yeah. Kind of forgot about that. Whoops. Alright, couple deep slate, stone, or miscellaneous blocks. Let's grab the smooth basalt. We're gonna start working on our path here a bit. Jesus Christ, dude. I haven't heard that in so freaking long. Jeez.
Hi, bud.
Probably scared the crap out of my audience too, man. Jeez. You waited for like the perfect time when I was just like dialed in.
That's what they call me. Perfect time Roth.
Clearly. Jeez. I decided to go stop at your base to see what you did after I left last time. You didn't do too much more after I left.
No, I didn't stay up much longer.
I was like, oh, he was working on like some sort of underground thing. I'm like, that looks pretty cool. I want to see what he did with it. Nothing. I finally am getting started on a forge room, so that's exciting, at least for me. Gonna try to work on like a super smelter-esque type thing. Nice.
Super smelter.
Yeah. Probably also like I was talking with chat earlier about like a lava farm as well. So like I have another type of fuel that I can use instead of just coal. Especially whenever I want to like smelt a lot of things at once. Yeah, it should be an interesting and fun project because I've had a couple different layout ideas that I wanted to do that I'm gonna test.
Yep.
Yeah. So, right. We will start here. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. How many blocks does this span? It's 2 on that side. We'll do 2 on the side too. Might end up doing this a little differently. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any papagules?
I'm sorry, what?
Mangrove saplings. Papagules or whatever they're called.
That's an excellent question.
Wait, I can just bone meal mangrove leaves, can't I?
Maybe. That's a great question, because I thought we would have had some at
That's
one
what I
point.
thought. I'm back at Zendar looking through everyone's stuff.
I have a singular propagule.
Right, we're gonna see if this works. I think it does. I always forget how this works. Shadow, hello, welcome in. Yes, it does work. Okay. Cool.
What is
I
it
know
just?
Minecraft mechanics.
Is it just bone mealing the leaf blocks?
Yeah. Say, you don't happen to have jungle sapling.
You're using all kinds of wood over here. Damn.
Well, I don't need jungle wood right now. I just need jungle saplings so I can get jungle leaves.
Right.
My wall has jungle logs, but okay. Looks like we're flying out to the jungle, probably.
It doesn't look like I have any in my first storage room. Let me check the Well, no. If I don't have him in the first one, I'm definitely not going to have him in the second. Did you check my room on them there yet, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Double check. I know we had some because I literally used jungle wood in
I wonder.
stuff at Zemzar.
Yeah, because you
Surely
use.
not all of us were dumb enough not to have extra saplings. Although there's, hold on, let me see.
Although you are talking about us three.
Right. I was like, somebody else will have extra saplings.
Right?
Okay, so if I know we have the one building outside here that has a bunch of chests in it, so maybe there's some in there.
Nothing in Soulspawn
That'd be
spawn
great
box.
If I didn't have to fly to a jungle.
Did you not?
Definitely
Did you not leave any in a chest or something where over here? Oh, hi.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
It appears not.
Don't forget about Big Hank.
Big Hank.
Forever
Alright,
missed.
where's that jungle at? There's one.
By the way, what these signs say you should totally do.
There's a jungle way out yonder. Surely there's one closer. There is. Okay.
There's one that's like right next, or a little bit before the mining desert.
Yeah, well that's the one that's way out yonder that I don't want to go to.
Uh,
There's one north.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Into Weston.
Like north and a little bit east. Like it probably would be closer to just fly. Hey Z-Man. Look over here. Oh.
How did we both not see the big ass jungle tree?
Oh my goodness. But I'm curious, did I leave? Dude, I haven't been back here in forever. I don't think I left anything down here. I did not.
In your little house over here.
Yeah.
Oh, this just goes over to the bridge. Gotcha. Nothing up here.
I ain't been back here in forever.
It's been a
Dude,
long time for me too.
I might have to come back with elves.
Yeah.
There's not like a ton I would change, but you know, just add a few here and there.
Right. I think this is the first time where we've been here together in such a long time.
Yeah. It's where it all started.
Where it all started. Right here on this island. Oh, jeez. Great times. Great memories. Back when Soulspawn actually cared about us and played with us.
Alright. Well, good news, guys. I don't have to fly out to a jungle.
Imagine if you don't get a single jungle set.
I'm using my fortune hoe.
Oh, okay. That would be even more impressive. You know, a part of me was like, we've got to have jungle saplings somewhere.
Right.
Because I know you use some, and then it, like, in the back of my head, I was like, isn't there a jungle tree nearby? and then it just went in one ear,
Yeah,
out the other type mentality.
Because I was like, well, I was growing jungle trees. I remember growing them back over here, and then I like looked over here, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still one he's grown here.
Okay, let's go put this propagule in one of my chests over here. Oh, that's right, I have a trident. I completely forgot that I had
3 at this point.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants with his tridents. You know one thing we haven't done in a very long time? A trial chamber.
True. I was gonna say Bed Wars, but
That too. Oh god, imagine if we were to... I think we might have to try to convince Soulspawn. I think we have to try to convince Soulspawn now.
oh no. Oh, I was also thinking, just now, because now that we have like bronze trapdoors and stuff, and bronze chains, that maybe when we come back to Dendar Island, maybe the bell and the bell tower we can make into like a copper bell, since we have like trapdoors and stuff, so we can like make it shaped more.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, like
be like
everything
the
over on
Liberty
my
Bell.
side, I'm debating on switching up a little bit, just because obviously version 1 wasn't the best, but wasn't the worst either. All right, so 42 divided by 4. Math time. $42 divided by 4 is 10.5. That's not feasible. Okay. 42 divided by 3 should be, though. 14 blocks. So, let's try this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14.
So for my tree, I did try a mixture of a few different leaves. We'll see if I end up keeping it, because like one thing I really liked about it all being the cherry leaves was that there's just so many particles.
Yeah.
But with the mixture of leaves, there's less particle because there's less leaves. We'll see. I'm gonna throw up the mixture, and then if I'm not a fan, then maybe I'll
Just
tear
swap
all
it.
down. Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we were to do it like that. Maybe less pillars, so it's a combination. Might work actually. Yeah, I totally meant to like do some planning today, but then I got sidetracked and did not. So I'm a little sad. What do I want to do? really just kind of throwing out some ideas at this point. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Then again, I didn't really plan any of this out and still turn out fine.
Yeah, by the way, I started a new business making yachts in my attic this year. The sales are going through the roof.
Guys, why am I still friends with this person? That's... I hate that so much. Just why?
Yes.
That's actually a very... That looks actually really nice. The way that looks. All connects like perfectly.
See, man.
Huh.
I had jungle saplings back at my castle.
No, you did not.
5 of them. Because I forgot I needed jungle, so I didn't look for them here. And then I got to Zendar and I was like, oh yeah, I need jungle. So I originally flew back because I was like, okay, I need mangrove. And then, yeah. Okay.
Alrighty then. Yeah, so we'll do... like so. Actually, in all reality, we might not even do any wood. I wonder... Let's try something.
Did I know that Zman is a slave owner? What?
Oh, not this. Oh, for the love of God. No, I am... So, I had...
You tell me you're not paying those copper golems?
They're not slaves! They are...
Well,
perfect.
are you paying them?
How am I supposed to pay them?
I don't know.
They're just happy sorting items.
Are they though? When I went there, they just kind of were just standing there opening the same chest over and over and over again.
Well, I never said they were the smartest. Oh, for the love of God.
Well, that's a new Discord notification. I got a notification that you joined this voice call
What?
30,
I've already been here.
40 minutes ago. I know. I didn't check my phone because I was setting up stream. I just got another notification about something else, and I just saw that one. I've never seen one of them before.
That's weird. Alright. Let's do 16 walls. I said I would tell him. I believed you. But my copper golems are not slaves.
How does one get hanging moss again? Hanging moss.
You place it under a block and you bone meal it.
Like the full block of pale moss?
I might have some pale moss that you could just, because you can put it under any block. It doesn't matter which kind.
Oh, but you need actual hanging pale moss to get started.
Yes.
I know I have some because I know I had this conversation before. Aha, yes, I have some.
Going in circles with this conversation, Roth. There's that. Well,
Can I help you free the copper golems?
they would rather them just stand around doing absolutely nothing when they could be contributing to my thriving dwarven kingdom.
Is it a dwarven kingdom though? I haven't seen a single dwarf there. Actually, okay, I've seen a single dwarf there.
I was waiting for that.
Because the way I see it, there's more copper golems there than there are dwarfs, so I kind of feel like it's a copper golem kingdom.
Good lord.
Alright, copper golems, listen up. There's more of you than there is of him.
Alright, I'm gonna need more tough. There's no way that I've used up all my tough. Really? Let's go check over here first. Nope, nothing there. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, did I fill up all? Oh, what's in here? Right. Right. There might be some along the back wall. Nope. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to do a little bit of digging. dig. This is the smallest patch of tuff I've ever seen. What the heck? Ah, here's more. Marina, hello. Welcome back. Bestest start partner in the world. Damn right I am. How you doing, pal? By the way, I did double check the schedule. We do not have darts this week, so it's the next week. The week after that we're back at it. Okay, where's some tuff to dig? Can't possibly be that hard to find. Child! Child! Okay, I'm good. Ah, here's some more tuff. She's not gonna help. She ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, hi, diamonds. How many of you are there? A sink. Oh, never mind. What the hell did you just call me? The golems are not enslaved. They are happily working. They like to sort things, okay? That's part of their nature. I'm not making them do anything. Jeez. Ouch. Prove it. Okay, I'm gonna prove it right now. What does he prove, young man? Golems.
Hey man, I shall be back momentarily.
Okay. See, they are hard at work, going through my chests, looking to store stone, because that is part of their nature. They willingly sort my stone for me. Okay? You know how I pay them? I make sure that they don't go rusty. Okay? I keep them nice and clean and rust free. And yeah, they just take stone and put them into chests. Simple. And you know what? I can even prevent them from oxidizing. Hold on a second. I can perpetually keep them clean. I just need to get some honeycomb, right? Wherever it may be. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go get some honeycomb. Because we got bee farm for that. Keeping my eyes on you. Don't know what to tell you. I'm just over here doing my thing. I'm also gonna do need to clean out that farm and make more chests though, because we have a slight overflow problem there. What? Yeah. Is there any wood? Not really. Okay. Well, I wish I could find the Great Zooch picture. I feel like your followers would enjoy it a lot. Oh, they probably would. They probably would. For context, everybody, my drunk alter ego is named Zooch, so that is why I am being called Zooch. Gonna kind of fix the slight overflow problem. When we were drunk in my bedroom playing Jenga, yes. Good times. Great times, actually. All right. So yeah, remove that block so that hopper go down to here. And where did you come from? Don't scare me like that. Did that end up placing right? No, no, do not. All right, let's try that again. You know, that's so much easier to do. Like that. That was 7 years ago. Oh, I'm old. Right in the age. Ouch. God, that was 7 years ago. All right. Honeycomb is flowing again. At least I hope that these guys will still work. I don't know if they will. But I do remember what I came back here for. Yes. Give the copper golems free roam. I mean, I can. I just have to break the chest. Technically, they are able to free roam once the chest is empty. but we're gonna wax them really quick. Oink. Oink. Perfect. Nice and clean forever. Let them go outside. They won't roam outside. I mean, they can certainly try. I just know they won't. All right, let's drop a few things here that we don't need. Hopefully the amount of tuff that I have is enough. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, what am I doing? What am I? Oh, walls. I don't know why I made a thing, but I did. I am so out of it right now. Don't know why, but I just am. And what? Now we gotta go a couple more blocks up. Ah, Roth's back. I have to go. The next one day I'll be back watching you see if you have freed the copper golems. They're free. I don't know what to tell you. But have a good night, Void. Welcome back, Roth. Oh, wrong blocks. You have to take care of the child.
No.
Oh.
I had to do something else real quick.
I just assumed it was the child because you always like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So now that we have this done, how do we want to connect them? Wait a second. Idea. Need to go get myself some stone really quick. Okay, it is gonna go away. Words. Why can't I say words? I think I need to go to bed. But we're just starting to get cooking with this. So we do something like this. It could work. Oh, that's not correct. Hmm. No, that's not gonna work like that. I think we gotta go one more up. Let's grab my blocks and see how that looks. You can't honestly really see that much of it. I think we might do some extra lighting. That's That's ideally... What are you doing?
Nothing. So the thing I had to step away for was I was changing my cape.
This is kidnapping.
No, they wouldn't be free. When I came to them, they were standing next to each other, huddled together.
Yeah, because their pathfinding is terrible. Are you serious right now? Cover golems have rights.
My leads. I lost my leads.
Great, now they're gonna be lost. They had a home. They were safe here.
I'm taking them to a new home.
You're stealing my copper golems. Free the golem. Oh my god, how many of these did you put around here? I'm getting PTSD of Voidcraft of Beyond Dust Season 2. All the signs that were planted throughout my base. Oh my god. You've got to be freaking kidding me, man. You know, I was just about to be like, Roth has been strangely quiet, but because I had to come over here for lanterns, I caught you. If I didn't have to come over here for lanterns, you probably would have gotten away with it.
The stairs were my undoing. I got stuck at the top for some reason.
Probably because... No, I actually don't know. Why would you get stuck here? Well, did you...
I got all the way up to there. Alright, I'll free you. Come on, guys.
They're safe here. Why? This dude's literally just stealing my villagers. Or not villagers, but you know what I mean. I am so scared to look around my base and just find signs.
There's only 3 signs. There's only 3.
Copper golems have rights. Free the golems. I was so focused on my task at hand, and now knowing that I've only found 2 of 3 signs is driving me absolutely bonkers. Where did you put this 3rd sign?
Guys, you guys can live up here in the city. This is where you belong. You don't have to stay stuck in a storage room for the rest of your lives, guys, okay? Yeah, see, you guys love exploring the city. Look at him go.
Where's the sign?
Go on, don't be afraid. Come follow your friend. Yes, your friend. He's taking a liking to the shop. I think he's going to be the shop owner here. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
I can't believe you don't. I don't even care about the fact that you've relocated my golems. It's the fact that there's a fucking sign around here.
You want me to show you where it is?
Yes.
It's where they were.
Walked right past it? I walked right past it. Copper golems on strike for better pay. This is absolutely ridiculous. So what, now my copper golems are just up there?
Yeah, one runs the general market and the other one is a blacksmith now.
What? The- Dude, you know what the worst part is? They're probably gonna end up pathfinding their way to their death by walking. Like, I could just see them trying to like climb up to onto one of these chests and just like falling.
Yeah.
They were safe where they were.
Railings. Gotta make railings, man.
Don't tell OSHA. Here, buddy. You want a piece of iron? There's your payment. Falavora, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome. Threaten to replace copper golems with AI robots if they don't get back to work. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, guys, enjoy your new occupations.
You know what?
Tree to start building. an hour in, and I have one layer done.
Oh yeah, by the way, before you go. Oh.
Are you being held captive too?
The creaky is not being held captive. Oh my lord.
You greet people out the door?
Is he not?
Ow, ow. Oh, he's a bouncer. Okay. I understand. You like your job. Okay. I'm leaving.
Exactly. Good lord. Why can't you just leave things the way they were? Where did this guy go? Dude, please for the love of God, do not fall off. Where's this one? I could hear him. Did he go to the second floor? He's there. Somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's just hiding. Are you scared? Do you want to go back into the storage room?
He's scared of you, man.
That's not the case.
He was hiding from you.
Why is there an ender chest up here? Oh, no, he's going back down. He's fine. Oh, please, for the love of God, do not pathfind into the lava.
You have lava there? Oh my goodness, this place is so
It's in the blacksmith! Of course there's lava! Please, just don't die on me.
You need to make your place safe for golems.
It was safe where they were. Taking down these signs. Because if I don't take them down now, I'm gonna be paranoid. It's like, did I get them all? Like, I'm not even joking with you. The amount of PTSD that I went through when I saw the first sign was like Vietnam level flashbacks. Did you get all of them? Did you find that one sign, Z-Man? Oh, you've only found this many?
I forgot about that.
It was the absolute worst experience.
The best part was like placing down more as you were taking them down.
Oh, so you were... Don't like that.
That was old rock.
Oh, so you've
Move
turned a
on
new
one
leaf?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Copper golems are about to unionize. They're demanding railings where the lava is, longer lunch breaks, and hazard pay.
Exactly.
Take it up with your union manager. I don't know what to tell you. So what I wanted to do was... Can't do it on these because they're not full blocks. Damn it. I doubt... Yeah, I can't do that either. All right, so we could do that instead. Don't fall down that hole. That would be no bueno.
Stuff like that is one thing I miss about more stereotypical SMPs.
Oh, just the pranks?
Yeah. But, you know, I had a chance to do something funny and I took it.
And the result... Ah! I fell. PTSD.
Yes. It only took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to get the cape on Java.
You know, I have a cape on currently, but I have no idea how to remove it, because frankly, I don't want it.
Options, skin customization.
Oh.
There's a cape option. Unless you have Optifine, then I don't know.
Ah, there we go. Now we have Vex Wings back. Yippee! So what kind of blocks do I want to be putting up there? Still kind of have to finish that, actually. That's got to go there. That go there. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to sleep on it, because I'm honestly very tired. Yeah, it might be the case. Ugh. But for the most part, we have a baseline idea of how we want this to look. So let's just do that for now. Because it would be... Yeah, we could even potentially blend it at some point in with the ceiling. But there's that extra little bit of color aside from just the grays and blacks, so that's at least good. But yeah, it's a little bit of a shorter stream. We normally go for about 40-ish or 40-ish, 4-ish hours, but I'm gassed. I have a long day at work tomorrow. I've had a long day today, so I think it's probably in my best interest to just sleep. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Check out the links below for all my social medias. Don't go anywhere. We will be raiding Roth because he's an awesome guy to watch as well. He does some great builds. You don't want to miss it. So I will be sending you guys on over to him when we are done. But if you guys want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing as well. I would greatly appreciate it. And I also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all of my channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing. You want to be absolutely amazing just like them. You can consider becoming a channel member today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.